And for y'all wondering, I had a blanket on because I was cold, but now I'm not as cold because these lights. And if you must know, this blanket, nobody asked, but this blanket has my face on it and the same blazer that I'm wearing right now. Because shout out to my mom for getting me this blanket. I'm an only child.
What's up, Internet World? We're the News 19 Nerds. I'm Michael.
I'm Loren.
Here for another review of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Episode 3, titled The Sin.
The Sin.
As always, we'll start with non-spoilers first. Get into some spoilers, talk about what we liked overall, that kind of stuff. So just general thoughts about this episode and how the series is going so far for you.
This episode, I was, after seeing the first two, I'm fiending for more. I want more.
Yeah.
And I think it just, again, carries that the storyline. I don't know how many episodes we're getting in this season.
I think it's 9.
Okay.
No, according to IMDb, it says 8.
Oh, okay.
Because I would assume the Mandalorian's in all of them, hopefully. So
Right.
8.
So this is third episode. I thought that it was pretty. There was some action that I liked. And I like being able to see more of that action because you have such a, the action character of the Mandalorian, a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
And so it's good to be able to see that action. That was pretty cool.
I like that. This episode was, so overall the showrunner for the show is Jon Favreau, who did Iron Man and Elf and Zathura and all that stuff. Swingers. Swingers. Did you ever see Swingers?
I did not.
Swingers is great, and so is Made, also great movies. But anyway, this particular episode was directed by, it's either Deborah Chow or Chow, C-H-O-W, I'm not sure.
Okay.
How you say her last name, but she is going to be the person who brings us the Obi-Wan show.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of cool just to get a feel of how she directs action and stuff.
Yeah.
So we could kind of get a feel of what we might expect from the Obi-Wan show.
Right.
Cool.
I thought the action scenes were pretty good. So if it's anything like what we're seeing now, it should be a good show.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on Disney Plus too, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm enjoying everything. I like the nods and the possible Easter eggs that they're giving us. It's not a spoiler because at this point Disney has finally talked about Baby Yoda, or as we call him, Yobi.
Call him Yobi.
Lauren has affectionately tagged that as her own, and we gonna make it happen. Hashtag Yobi. Put Yobi out there. But you can't get Yobi anywhere in toys. People are asking for toys.
Yeah, but apparently there's gonna be some Baby Yoda, Yobi merch here coming up. So.
Yeah. According to the article I read on Polygon, the reason why you haven't seen merchandise is because Jon Favreau knew it would probably get out. So they were very tight-lipped about, we're not doing anything on it until the show's out, and then we're going to get merchandise. So it worked because nobody leaked anything about this Baby Yoda creature, which is great. And
everybody had the same,
Yep.
Shooketh.
Not getting into spoilers yet, but did the show, based on episodes 1 and 2, did you kind of expect what was going to happen in 3? In terms of like the way it flowed?
Because I thought something in 3 would happen before another thing happened. So I did not think that was the way it was going to go. But seeing the trailers...
You got spoilers? You want to spoilers?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Episode 3 went a different way than what I thought it was going to go. But it was in the same realm of where I thought the story would continue.
Okay. I like the overall pace of the show. At first, and we talked about, you can see it on our first review for episodes 1 and 2. To me, I thought the trailer gave me a different impression of what the show was going to be.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was going to be, a Mandalorian and a droid out here.
Yeah, out here just blowing people
life,
up. Yep, that's what I thought we were going to get.
On an adventure.
And so far, we're not getting that, and I'm cool with it. It would kind of subverted your expectations, and I like that. One thing I like about this character overall, there tends to be a complex where your hero character can kind of be overpowered.
Yeah.
It can do everything. I know that's a lot of criticisms, or some of the criticisms that people have for Rey, is that she can do everything.
I'm gonna let Rey live.
Yeah, like I'm cool with it, but I can see why it's like, man, she can do nothing. Everything she does is great, but that's fine. But for the Mandalorian, or Mando, as he's called, he's cool, but he's not like perfect.
Yeah.
He gets into situations in those first 2 episodes, he got his butt kicked a couple times, and you're like, oh, he might not make it out of this.
Right.
It was cool to see him struggle. So when he finally overcomes, you're like, okay, we're on that journey with you. I like the world building overall, seeing more spaceships. So far, and I don't have an episode breakdown of how much money they spent, but it seems like they spent the most money on this episode of the ones we've seen. And to me, I say
Yeah,
that because there's so much action going on. There's more people in the scenes now. Because for the first 2 episodes, it's kind of just the Mando walking from scene to scene because they only got so much of a budget.
Right.
But yeah, I'm enjoying the show.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, my only criticism is, I wish the episodes were longer.
Yeah, because they give us 4 minutes of end credits for each episode. Because I'm I like looking at,
we're gonna get a 4-minute episode. Minutes. You got like a 36-minute episode. Yeah,
so
4 minutes or whatever.
I feel a little bit shortchanged.
I don't need to know who's doing the voice in Portugal.
I don't. Yeah, I don't need to know that.
Nope.
I appreciate them so we can make this worldwide.
Yeah,
however, we don't need
need that at all. But yeah, if you look at shows like a lot of newer show in this golden age of television, for shows on AMC like Breaking Bad and The Walking Dead, the standard was always either a 30-minute show or a 60-minute show. Some of those shows, the run length would be longer, and they would work it out with the people upstairs, the higher ups, the suits, to make their episodes maybe 75 minutes or even 80 minutes. And I don't know if it was a directive from Kathleen Kennedy on down to Jon Favreau, if this is what he wanted. Yeah. But I kind of wish the episodes were longer just to... I want to be in the world more, and since we're only getting one a week...
And yeah, that's the thing, like, you want to be... It does make you want more out of every element in this show, and I think that's what's magical about this show, is that however they've been doing the writing and the editing, everything makes you want another episode, and that's what's getting me about this. That's the only reason why I'm sticking with Disney Plus right now. Yeah. Is because
I'm not watching. Oh well, I am watching Goldblum. Again, shout out Jeff Goldblum. You keep making this whatever you want to do.
That ice cream episode.
It's just.
I meant to talk to you about that because that was just. Y'all go watch the ice cream episode.
Yeah, just watch Jeff Goldblum.
Going out in the woods with some shrooms, going over the ice cream flavor. What?
It's wild. But yeah, pretty much. Jeff Goldblum and Star Wars are pretty much the only reason why I have the streaming service. And actually, I watched the first episode of High School Musical, the series. I liked it. I'm into that kind of, the show is self-aware, and I like that. So I like that, and I will keep watching that, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple shows. I've been watching Kim Possible. Okay. So... Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so back to The Mandalorian. Ready for spoilers, I guess?
Yes, spoilers. Yeah. So you were asking me about, did I think that this episode was going to go the way I thought it was going to go? Yes. And it's spoilers alert. Yeah. Right. Yes, in a sense of him saving Yobi. But no, in a sense of him giving him back in the first place. I was just like, so what? And I understand the code, you a bounty hunter, you got to get your bounty after you get what you've hunted. I get that. But he had feelings before the baby left the ship.
Yeah, to me, I thought that all seemed... To me, I expected I expected this arc to happen. I just didn't know what episode it was going to be. I was like, he's going to give the baby Yoda up, he's going to give him up, and he's going to feel bad about it. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. Just because that's just kind of... He is our hero, or he's our main character. He's not necessarily the squeaky clean guy. Yeah. But deep down, he kind of has his heart of gold because we saw it when he was taking care of Yobi in the first episodes. And he's always talking about giving back to his Mandalorian culture.
And because that's the culture that raised him, because he had those flashback moments. In this episode, we see some flashback moments of him being a child in his father's arms while... I'm not sure what war that was going on. Or
it seems like it's called... I don't know if it's the same time. Audience chat, let us know. I don't know if it's happening the same time as Order 66, when Emperor Palpatine essentially told all the clone troopers, kill all the Jedis. I don't know if it's the same time, but they do reference the Great Purge. Okay. So I don't know if those are two separate things or they're the same thing, but they reference the Great Purge when Mandalorian culture, Mandalores, they were destroyed essentially. And it seems like they're all just in this one underground shack now on this planet. Yeah. Like the last of the Mandalorians are there.
But in that scene, you see him and you see his parents basically get blown up. Well, not, you don't see that, but it's implied. Yeah.
I am curious because they cut to one scene where that robot, the droid, opens up and shoots him, or is about to shoot. I wonder
what happened there. I guess we'll get another sneak peek or a flashback. But it also, after he then rescues Yobi, I'm thinking, okay, after I hear all the fobs going off, I'm like, okay, so this is a John Wick situation?
Yeah, it
this
is.
John Wick 3.
Everybody coming after him.
I was so confused. I was like, all right, I'm here for it. Let's go.
Yeah.
But then everybody showed up, and I'm like, so how he getting out of this one? But
his people came.
His people came.
And it's cool because we're getting more answers about the Mandalorian culture. We know this I won't say that the armor is sacred or the metal is sacred, but it's a very rare metal, the Beskar armor or the Beskar metal, which I like his new suit.
Yeah, he looks good.
Clean. He looks real clean. When he gets the suit made, he makes a point to save some of that metal to give to the foundlings.
Right.
So we can see this is a guy who cares deeply about his culture and his roots, and that kind of gives you story or background about the character. I like that a lot because even though he doesn't talk a lot, there's kind of I guess non-spoken dialogue that helps build his character and stuff. You kind of Jon Favreau and Pedro Pascal do a great job of making you care about this character even though you don't see his face.
Right.
Which is really cool.
And I keep thinking, I'm like, are we going to get a sneak peek like when he's at home, by himself? But it's like, no, they don't take that.
He never takes that off.
Nope. My thing
the dude
is like,
in the shower.
Yeah, and I'm just like, so how we clean our face?
Don't worry about it.
How we brush our teeth?
Nah.
You
probably has horrible breath. It don't matter.
And you breathing that in. You breathing in your breath, bro. I would have been like, nah, let me take this off real quick just to brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I'll put it back on.
It don't even matter.
Maybe wash my hair.
Yeah.
Clean your ears. I don't know. Maybe they don't have that anymore as a part of their culture. They don't have a face, so maybe that's it. But also his relationship with the other Mandalorian there, it was like I liked how it's like I can beat up on this guy because he's mine. He's my own. We're family.
But when
you beat up on him and you're not part of the crew, you will get blasted.
That was cool to see. It was doubly cool to see a bunch of Mandalorians come out all with jetpacks, which made it made me think of Boba Fett. And I'm like, yes, great. It was cool to see this dude with the heavy artillery gun laying out people. It was just all.
He was like, I got to get one of those. Yeah, like the jetpack.
It was all cool to see everything. I like the way everything was shot and staged with the overall shootout. I'm trying to think of anything else.
And throughout this whole time, Baby Yoda, Yobi, he sleep.
At one point, I thought, oh, maybe Yoda's gonna wake up.
I did too.
He's gonna do some stuff. Yeah, but he's like, nah, I'm just chilling, looking cute. Yeah. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
He was like, look, this episode is about me getting saved. I'm not putting in no work until I need to. Because that last time took me out. I need these days to do.
So they go back to. I want to go back to earlier once he takes the asset, as they're calling it, back to the client, Werner Herzog. He brings out this device that I don't know if you know this is essentially an ice cream maker.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's an ice cream maker.
It's ice cream maker.
Star Wars does a good job of recycling crap and making it something important.
Yeah,
that's an ice cream maker. And
my mom got one of those.
Yeah, it's cool because now they're finally kind of spilling the beans. I think it was Empire Strikes Back, where that same device, there's a character running around in a scene with that same device, and everybody's like, "Is that an ice cream maker?" Jon Favreau, while he was making the show or this first season, he tweeted out a picture of something saying he didn't say much about it. He just tweeted out the picture, and they've since confirmed or they've kind of hinted at. Yeah, we're referencing that this is what this is. Yeah. And we now know, essentially, it's like a safe. Yeah. In this case, it holds Beskar armor or Beskar metal, but it can hold whatever. That's cool. And it's called a Camtano, I think?
Camtano.
Camtono, something like that. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah.
He said, all right, I'll collect my check.
Yep.
Let's go.
Make me some Rocky Road on the side,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah,
it's all good.
On my way.
So... What else? Beats?
Yeah, I mean, you have him doubling back and saying, you know what? And the thing is, that one thing I thought was interesting is also the relationship with other bounty hunters in the area. So him going back to the bar, our boy Carl Weathers is there, dabbing him up like, hey man, you do what nobody else in here could do.
Right.
So already putting a target on his back for whatever future.
Making everybody else jealous.
Yeah. And even in that scene leading up to him walking in, you saw another bounty hunter cussing out Carl Weathers like, this is some mess, I can't believe, whatever.
Yeah.
And but it was cool to see that dynamic. I didn't know there were that many bounty hunters. It seems like that's the only people who were in this area.
I mean, if you remember back in the original movies, when there's a bunch of bounty hunters on Darth Vader's Star Destroyer, I think it's his ship, on one of the Empire ships, and they first kind of set out the mission to capture Han and those people.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of, you got Boba Fett, you got IG-88, you got a couple of other ones, and there's a spin-off book, Star Wars Tales of the Bounty Hunters. It's a really good spin-off book that isn't canon anymore, but it's a good read. But yeah, there's always bounty hunters
always
out
a
there.
lot of them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's all these people out there going crazy. And he got there and he was like, I need my next mission. Mm-hmm. And I think that was to take his mind off the fact that he just let go of this adorable Yobi.
He was definitely.
He was like, give me something else, man.
Yeah. I liked, because we've seen it before where someone. Loren cut herself on a battle ring over here.
The actual.
Yeah.
All right.
It's real battle. I'm
gonna put it down.
Stop bleeding on this thing, like, oh, great. Slice this together. We've seen before whenever a Star Wars character, I think it probably happened at Jabba's palace. Y'all will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Luke or somebody knocked on Jabba's big palace, and like that eye stalk comes out to see whatever.
Yeah.
I like that we kind of got that again here twice. Once where
originally when he came back.
Yeah, when he came back for the Yobi, and then he's like yanked it out.
Yeah.
Oh, like, that's great. Just yanked it out and ran off to do his thing. And kind of just slowly take out.
Man, these stormtroopers are dumb, man.
Stormtroopers.
And I don't understand why they always announce their next move. You know, like go around the side.
Yeah,
and it's like, come on, man. He know y'all gonna go around the side.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's kind of.
Y'all have no, you know.
They don't have special ops and all that kind of stuff. This ain't no Tom Clancy Rainbow Six.
I mean, anything. No. At this point, you would think they're so advanced. At this point, why can't y'all have?
Nah, that ain't them. Yeah. So he dispatches them one by one. He eventually gets to Dr. Presner. Dr. Presner. We got the thing here.
Yeah.
Look it up. Pershing.
Dr. Pershing.
Yeah, Dr. Pershing. And we kind of get a dual side to him because we thought that he didn't care about Yobi. He could have just been saving his skin.
Yeah.
But it seems like he wanted to preserve Yobi's life.
Yeah.
He didn't want to have him. He didn't want to kill him. Werner Herzog's like, no, you need to kill him.
Yeah, because when the Mandalorian was looking through the heat scope or whatever he had on his weapon, they had that conversation of destroy this thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, man. Let him live.
So have you seen the newest rumor is, and this could tie into the release schedule for the movie or the show and the movie, that maybe they're trying to pull out midichlorians from Baby Yoda to help with the clone body for the Emperor in Episode 9.
So I'm still okay. So I was telling Michael that I'm going back and I'm rewatching all of the episodes. And one thing, all the movies, excuse me, yes, all the movies, for Star Wars. And I started with Phantom Menace because I want to watch them in order, not necessarily the best. But
don't do that to yourself. But all right, go ahead.
You know,
yeah.
But Anakin doesn't have a dad because I'm still trying to figure out how he was born.
He was born of the Force.
But yeah, so they're trying to extract that out of
maybe
Yobi. Maybe
that's what we think. They're trying to pull something out of him.
Wild.
Yeah, because
you know how we don't know his origin or don't know how
we don't know Yoda's
from.
species.
Maybe they're also made like that.
Who knows? Could be. Who knows? The current rumor, or one of the current rumors, is that whatever version of Palpatine we're going to get in Episode 9 is some sort of clone. And maybe somehow we're going to learn that, they made the clone by pulling midichlorians from Yobi. That would be a great way to tie the show into Episode 9.
Because I heard that it was supposed to be tied into, that we might see Yobi in Episode 9.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
I haven't heard that. Okay. Cool.
Now that might be somebody.
Let it be true.
That might be just a headline I read. Probably was a headline.
That's cool. It could be some clickbait article. That's
fine.
And
it'll be like psych.
Yeah.
But I didn't click on it. I just saw the headline. I was like, ah.
Yeah. So we talked about that. What do you think of the title, The Sin?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I mean, I feel like the sin was that he broke the code. Because at first I was like, the sin is that he gave up this. No, he did what he was supposed to do in giving the bounty, giving the asset to the person that had the coins for him.
Right.
So I'm guessing the sin is breaking that code and then turning your back on, that.
There's There's an article I read on IGN. I'm pretty sure it's written by David Griffin, so I won't take his theory, or I won't claim it for my own, but I'll say I got this from him. He was saying that the sin could almost be a biblical reference too, because he's getting the silver, almost like he is like Judas Iscariot, he's getting his 30 pieces of silver, he's getting the silver vestal armor to do whatever. So
that's good.
It's a lot of good stuff.
And for y'all wondering, I had a blanket on because I was cold, but now I'm not as cold because these lights. And if you must know, this blanket, nobody asked, but this blanket has my face on it and the same blazer that I'm wearing right now. Because shout out to my mom for getting me this blanket. I'm an only child. There you go. Anyway, I just thought it needed to be said because it was kind of like, y'all probably like, why she got that on? If you didn't ask it, then you got some information.
Now you know. Yep.
A little bit about me.
Great.
But yeah, that's interesting. Also, like taking that, the kissing of Jesus and getting the 30 pieces of silver. And he didn't kiss Yobi, but he might as well have.
Yes.
And you could tell, wasn't it when he got in the ship and realized that little piece was off?
Yeah.
He was like,
yeah. I'm like, y'all, I shouldn't have done this.
Nah.
This was a mistake. Let me go get this kid.
Yeah.
Let me get my new son. We're going to rock around.
You're right.
Destroy this galaxy.
I don't know how big he's supposed to be, but in the scenes, he got him like this big.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know he's bigger than that.
Yeah. Like a little piece of bread or something.
At least
a loaf of bread.
He at least this big.
Yeah.
And he over here like with just a balled up. It literally was this. It was this.
Yeah. Same size prop.
I got Yobi.
You got Yobi right now in your hand.
Just put him down.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
I do like his rifle or whatever that thing just disintegrates stuff.
And I guess with his new armor, he had some new upgrades because he
has some type of like darts or whatever.
Yeah, and like all four came out and
I do like that his flamethrowers are still kind of not working exactly, which kind of sucks for him. But I like that. Again, kind of shows
he's not perfect.
Yeah, he's not a perfect hero, but when he wins, you're there for it because you believe it. Where do you think the show is going? Random question. I don't know.
I don't know where he's gonna go.
Yeah.
I mean,
we know bounty hunters still want him now for sure.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. Did he kill Werner? He never killed Werner Herzog, right?
No,
so he's still alive.
He's still alive.
And the doctor's still alive. So the Empire's probably still wants.
And he doesn't know where this. He doesn't. Maybe he goes back.
Back to where?
I mean, back to where he found him, just to be like, where did y'all get this?
Oh, maybe.
But I guess that's dumb. I wouldn't do that. But maybe he has a conversation like, look, man, draw out where you from so we can understand. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I'm looking now at this. IMDb does not have the right episode count for these people because we've definitely seen both these people in multiple episodes. So I guess that's kind of good. You don't know exactly who's going to be in what episode. I guess
they've done an episode's worth of
performance. We know eventually we're going to see Gina Carano. We're going to see Ming-Na Wen, which is cool. She might be in the next episode. I can't remember. I feel like I saw... Was there a preview at the end of this episode?
No, and that's... Well, I don't know. I really don't know.
I remember I saw something and Ming-Na Wen was in it. I don't remember how I saw that.
I get tired of watching the credits. I really do.
Yeah, fair enough.
They're cool, but I'm just like, y'all. Yeah. If y'all ain't giving me no...
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah. So we know we're gonna see more people come in and do stuff.
Yeah.
What do you feel about... How do you feel about the flashbacks?
I mean, I think they're okay. They tie into... They just give us a little bit more... insight into where he's coming from, where he's been. So I'm okay with him. Okay. You're not feeling him?
I kind of feel like they slow stuff down in terms of seeing what's happening in the current timeline. And a show that I think has done flashbacks well and has done flashbacks poorly is the CW show Arrow.
Oh.
Yeah. You know where I was going, huh?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I've seen some episodes.
Okay. So basic backstory.
I started watching Flash.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So basic backstory for Arrow. They kind of stole a lot of stuff from Batman for this version of Arrow, but that's fine, whatever. Oliver Queen gets stranded on an island. He learns martial arts and becomes a badass and an assassin, all that kind of stuff. And the way the show first starts is stuff is happening in like current timeline, and then they'll flashback 5 years to show what he was doing on the island. Yeah. And they don't just spend like a couple of seconds. They'll spend like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, a full scene to kind of get you into it. And I think maybe if they were spending full scenes instead of like little snippets, I would like it more.
But that gives a little bit more of a mystery as well.
That's true.
And I thought you were going to talk about flashbacks in Lost.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, that's a show that does flashbacks well and flashbacks poorly. But to tying into Arrow too, those flashbacks you were usually not like a few seconds at a time. They felt like they were longer. Yeah. So you kind of got more into the show. I'm
down for the flashbacks though.
Okay.
Because I don't know much about Mandalorian and the Mando culture.
We're learning more about them, and we know it's a tight knit community. And I guess it shows how much they care about each other. That the home they had is now gone because they can't go back living on the ground because it didn't even dawn on me. I think there was a line where they said it almost seems like the Mandalorians almost go out one at a time.
Yeah, like they don't go out.
Like multiples don't go out because I guess they don't want people to know there are so many still around.
Yeah, you walk in there and you see like all of them kind of just sitting around a little bit, and that was weird to me. I mean, I understand. Well, I don't understand. So it was cool to see them all come out and start fighting, and everybody had their weapons and was going. But I mean, the flashbacks too, when she was making the armor for him, you know, the hitting of the armor kind of, I don't know, maybe PTSD flashback for him. Yeah. And so that makes sense why he has. Trying to get the words, not like maybe trauma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the word was.
Here we go. Woo! So we gonna end on trauma. We are still enjoying the show, loving it a lot. Still enjoying the show. Ready for these next 5 episodes to come out.
We enjoy seeing Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda loving Yobi over here. Yeah. You guys got any comments for us? Any questions? You got any questions you want to ask the chat? Are you guys enjoying the show?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the pace? All that kind of stuff?
Where do you think they're going to go next? Because that is the big question. We're just in a spaceship.
Kind of flying anywhere.
On a ship.
Yeah.
Zooming through the sky. Little Einsteins. So let us know
I thought you were about to sing Reading Rainbow.
Oh,
no. Like in the sky, fly as high? Where are you going? All right. Anyway.
Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Like, comment, subscribe for more foolishness like this.
Yeah.
You can find us here on YouTube, also Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WOTX.com.
Right.
And we're out.